Hello, my name is Yousef Abdelaziz, and in this video, I will speak on one of my artworks named A Final Hope. The name and the sculpture are simply a cry for help. Imagining in my head what I want my artwork, A Final Hope, to portray a more complex form of emotions, represented in the feeling of sadness, hope, and a feeling of urgency to try and solve the modern problems that we all face in today's modern world. Like, for example, global warming, racism, corruption, and a plethora of other issues that affect us all. This artwork of mine protests specifically water pollution and nature slowly dying. The materials that I had used to create my artwork um, was clay. I had used beige clay to create my artwork. The method I had used was the method of an artist named that goes by the name Jess Miller. Some of her techniques were that I decided to use the same materials as Jess Miller, and another technique that I had used was that I had added colors to my artwork, and that there are colors now added into my artwork, which is another technique of hers. And the final technique that I had used for my artwork is I had decided to use my artwork is inspired by the human form. And those are the materials and the techniques that I had used for my artwork. I wanted something that touches the soul of anyone who views this piece of art. The sculpture is not only addressing the representing an issue, but also in a way talking to the person who views, as it is asking them to move or do something before we destroy our environment any more than we have already done. This sculpture speaks to one's feelings and how the hand can be seen in many different ways, which is something that I intended to do. Ways I will move the feeling and urge for people, for anyone who views this piece of art. Explaining my artistic intention. For my artwork, the hand is one of the reasons the artwork is called A Last Hope. It is because at the fingertip there is a small sunflower symbolizing the environment's final cry for help. The reason there is a sunflower at the tip of the finger is to symbolize loyalty to the viewer, and how to be loyal to the environment and be responsible and not destroy our environment and save our ecosystem from more destruction and waste. The waste barrel with the arrow gives an image on how companies and governments are polluting the water. The arrow shows that they are condoning such actions. The pile of garbage is protesting governments to clean the waters that they have polluted, and it is also showing something called the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, which is a compilation of garbage that is formed due to this pollution, and how governments should take action and stop such polluting. The bones that are the bones in my artwork are polluting, are protesting the burning of fossil fuels, and how it is destroying the environment. How it is destroying our environment. One of the artistic intentions were to show the viewer a hand reaching out of the ocean. Others will perceive it as a hand drowning into the ocean, and it can also be seen as nature reaching out for help as it drowns. There is a plethora more ways to translate such an artwork by the viewer. The reason I named the artwork A Last Hope, the name of the artwork represents the purpose of the message, not that the artwork conveys. A final cry for action from the environment, for people to start looking into what they are doing to the environment and understand the consequences people have for the coming generations. The reflection. This artwork is a genuine piece of art represented by the situation of our planet, and my wish is for the impact of this piece of art is to wake up humanity, to take action, and try to be less selfish when dealing with our environment, putting into mind that our children and future generations will have to deal with the same consequences of our actions in today's day and age. Thank you for listening, and have a good day.